Carlos is a very friendly guy. He always comes in with a big smile. He's one of the leaders of the team, and once he steps on the pitch, he's a real warrior, and he goes up front in the fight.
Look, Bryan is a smart and serious guy. You know, when I came here, was the first guy to say to me how you feel, what do you need. So he's always available for other players, always with good capacity to solve problems on the pitch, out the pitch. And that's great because he's the face of the club, because he's the guy with more years on the squad.
Hey Bryan, all good? Yes, let's start, yes. What was the most fun period during your childhood? Explain why.
Let me see. I think when I take my first football shoes was, I think, with 5 or 6 years old, and I started to combine the training with my team and also the school. So it was the most fun period for me, and for you was the most fun period.
Also, I think when I started playing football, I was when I didn't play for a club, always watched the games of my dad. Played on a lower level, but still enjoyed watching him. But although I didn't see a lot because I was always playing football myself, so it was quite fun about start playing football.
Nice. And you started in KRC again?
Yeah, I started first in a lower team when I was 4, and later when I was 6, I started in Genk. So now I'm 26 and I played 20 years for Genk.
At the time, nice. Which coach has had the most influence on your career from you onward?
I've had a lot of coaches. It changed every year in the youth. Also in the first team I've had a lot, but to start with, I had Michel Ribeiro since I was 8 or 9, so I have him for 18 years now. And then you have in the first team we had Philippe Clement, who was important to me. This year with Wouter, who gets the best out of me. So there's been a lot of coaches who had a big influence on me. So
yeah, I know Michel.
Yeah, Michel has been also long at the club now. You know him also for a couple of years.
Yeah, look, Michel is an amazing person, because when I started the process with John, he was the key man on the squad with the Latino gang. You know, he started to explain everything, to give opportunity to the guys with the language, and then on the pitch we made great things in this season. So Michel is someone special for me.
Yeah, and he still is up.
Yeah.
You have been an international in Colombia for several years. How famous are you in Colombia? Are you often recognized in the streets?
Sometimes, not all the time. You know, we have more famous players in my national teams, like James or like Falcao. For example, in my city, in Medellin, when I walk, some people recognize me and they ask photo or something like that. But it's not all the time. I can do my normal things without problem, without fans around me.
Okay.
That's nice. I like it sometimes, but no in my holidays.
And here in Genk is the same, or more people here?
No. People in Genk is also respectful with this, and more the children, you know, they are fans, and you understand this situation, and you take the photo with guys. For me, it's nice. I like it. And you, Bryan, you are the famous Belgian in Genk.
Yeah. When I walk through the streets in the city, or of course there are people who recognize me, but people are very respectful, and if they ask a picture or something, of course I'll do it with pleasure. So it's always nice to like have a small conversation with fans,
and you know, people in this city describe you like a good person, you know. They say Bryan is the same guy from the academy. He's so respectful, smart, talent. You know, for me that's great, because people have the same imagine of you than 20 years ago or 50 years ago. So
I just try to be like the same guy I was when I was in the youth, and I think also the club stands for it, that everybody can be who he is, and you don't need to be someone else. You can be yourself, and Genk is a city with a lot of cultures, and also within the club you have a lot of cultures, and you see that everybody can be who he wants to be. So I think that's very nice about the club and the city.
If you stop playing football, will you remain active in football? And in what role will that be?
But it has changed over the couple of years. If you asked me 2 years ago, I would have said that I'll never become a coach, because it's just I don't like to talk a lot in front of a lot of people. But since I'm a captain, it changed a lot. I learned also to speak in front of the group. I'm still learning, but also, I talked about it with several players, like also with Pache. Pache wants to become a coach, so we already laughed about it. I will be as assistant coach, but I don't know. I like to help players, maybe individual, not as an agent, but like football-wise, maybe watch videos together about how they can improve themselves, guide them through their career. But I'm still thinking about it. For you, what is the ideal coach? What skills should he possess? In what way can the coach make or break the group?
I had two sides. One side is the knowledge about football, about the squad, about the league, and the other side is how you react when you lose, when you win, when the players don't play a lot of minutes. So when you have a coach with the two capacities, to say to the players who don't play, hey, you had the opportunity in one moment, so have to be patient, and then you will be someone important for the group. And also when you had the capacity to speak about to the players about the rivals, the teams, the other players, about what he want about football. That's sensational for me.
So someone who's like really clear in football tactics and also knows how to manage a group, because there's more than 20 players in the squad.
Yes. Yeah, when you lose, is when you know the real face of one person. So in this moment you can make one group, one team, or you break the group.
Like you explained then, is Wouter an ideal coach for you?
Yeah, for sure. Our coach is special in the teams, Also his staff is always looking for the teams, the details about the game, about the mistake, and that's nice. And also with the guys who don't play, they have the human part. So that's really nice for our coach and also for our staff. Which object has the most emotional value for you?
Which object? For me now, I have like this bracelet. Has the name of my daughter in it. It's something I wear every day. So there's a bit. Maybe it's stupid. It's cheap. By this I know that she's like with me, although I'm playing a game, or she's supporting me, because I know she's with her mother. They watch every game, they're supporting together. Also when I get home, they are there for me, so that's why it's maybe a stupid bracelet, but for me it has a big value. You're planning to have babies, or want to have kids?
Maybe.
Yeah?
1 year, 2 years.
Okay. That's good. Which player did you look up to as a child and why?
Do you know Riquelme?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of the best player for me. Riquelme, also for the new era, Cristiano, Messi for sure. I love the style of the player with class, with good passes, assists, And in my position, I think Carlos Cuesta was a leader, also faster, and with the ball was someone smart. So he was the most stronger player physically, the best player for sure not. But in my position, I have to look someone like him.
He was also a leader and a warrior. When I was younger, the big Barcelona era with Busquets and Xavi, Iniesta was yeah, I looked up to them really. Even now, I still like Busquets, the way he plays. Also like Toni Kroos, the way he plays. But those are exceptional players, but you still learn from them by watching how they play. They make everything look so easy, even the difficult things. And yeah, that's one of the things of football, that to play simple football is maybe the most difficult thing to do. So, but
Also, what you do look easy, huh?
no, I try to do the simple things, but
It's great. We play in a sold-out stadium every week. What does that for you, and how do you deal with the expectation of our supporters?
I think there's nothing better than playing in a sold-out stadium. When the stadium is full, it gives the team so much energy. I think you experienced it as well. This season was incredible with the fans, the way they support us. I think there were a lot of games that we maybe had some difficulties, but they kept on supporting us, that we maybe won it in the last seconds or the last minutes, and their expectations are high because Genk is a club that doesn't exist that long, but we still won some trophies, and that's the reason why the expectations are high. In the first place, they just expect you to give everything once you step on the pitch, and then they care less about winning and losing. In my opinion, we have the best fans in Belgium, and they show it this season, also before, but now they show it really every week. Also in the away games, we have almost always the away fans are always sold out as well. So yeah, it's very, very nice to play in front of our fans. It was good talking to you. It was a nice conversation.
Nice to talk with you about different things.
Yeah. See each other on the pitch. Yeah. Good.
Cool.
Hi Carlos. I hope you're gonna have a good holiday. I'm still waiting for an invitation to come to Colombia, but enjoy the holidays. Get some extra energy to start the season.
Hey Bryan, I wish you a good holiday with your family, the best for your career, and you deserve to play with your national team. Good holidays.